When you have your own website, you need to be compliant with a lot of rules worldwide. And I used the tool Cookiebot from User-Centric for it. It cost me $30 per month and it took care of everything. For me, it was worth every single dollar of those $30 per month. But what if there's a tool that can do the same much cheaper? That's what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. I quit my subscription at Cookiebot and I'm going to show you how to make my website more compliant and how you can do the same for your website using Complianz. So over here I have my website. When people visit from the United States, there are different rules than when people visit from Europe. And I'm going to install a tool that will take care of everything and that's cheaper than Cookiebot. So if you're ready, let's get started. What I will do, I will go to ferdy.com/CP, stands for Complianz. And then we go to this website. And if you do that in an incognito window, if you go here for the first time, what you see over here is what we're also going to install on our own website. To provide the best experience, we use technologies. You can accept it or deny it. When you deny it, certain features will not work. When I click on accept, this website will be fully functional for me and this website will be legal. That's what I want to do for my website. My visitors should have a good experience and I should do nothing illegally. So what I will do, over here, I go for the WordPress plugin. I can get started for free, but then we're not going to be completely compliant. So I go to pricing. And the great thing is there's actually one plan for one or multiple websites. So all plans are the same, but the more websites you get, the more you pay. I will go for one website. So for $59 or euros per year, you can get your website more compliant. So I click on buy now. I can pay with credit card or PayPal. If I'm from the Netherlands, I can even pay with Ideal. So I'll fill in my details over here. And then over here, I agree with everything, also with the privacy policy. And then I click on purchase. I click over here on pay, fill in my code. It takes some time because it's counting all my money. Just kidding. That was funny. It was not. Let's continue. My payment is successful, completed. I can download my invoice. Now the product is over here. I want to install it on a single site. So what I will say over here, my website is https://ferdy.com and then I click on install Complianz GDPR premium single site. And then directly I go to the website over here. Now I click over here, I go back, I go to my account over here to downloads. There it is. Now I go to plugins, click on add plugin, upload a plugin, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Install now. I activate the plugin. The plugin is activated. Now we need to go to the plugin. We can do it here at the left Complianz dashboard. I can verify my email address. I can say no thanks. I like to do it because then it will make a scan of my website. So I click on continue, continue. It's a Dutch company. I'm also from the Netherlands, so I always like that. Continue. So it can make pages for me that I don't have myself. I prefer to let ChatGPT do this instead of creating or adding a new plugin. So let me show you how to do it yourself later on in the tutorial. No thanks. I click on close and there we are. A lot needs to be done. I go to my email account, confirm my email. There you go. I click on save and continue. My license, I need to get it over here at licenses. I select it, copy it, and I paste it, and then I activate it. Awesome, it's valid for a year, it's premium. And if I click on save, settings are saved and I have no activations left because I only have this for one website. So what is next? We need to go to the wizard and then we need to select a few things. What kind of GDPR things and other legal stuff do we want to display? Well, maybe you don't know that. So what I will do, let me close this, and close this. I go to ChatGPT. It can be the free version, it can be the pro version. So what I say is make a scan of ferdy.com and tell me which checkboxes I should select. I make tutorials on how to make websites in English and show them to the whole world. Then I create a screenshot. What I also can say, This is the wizard from the WordPress plugin. Ooh, WordPress, the P capital. WordPress plugin Complianz. I add the screenshot, and I cannot show you exactly what it is because every website is different. So it can be that your situation is different. So you should select different areas over here. So I would do the same if I were you. Check my website and tell me which things I should select. If I would do this by heart, I would definitely say everything because I'm having visitors from all those websites and I want to be legally compliant with all those. So it's checking the website for me. Which banner do you want to display in other regions? Let's take a look at what it's saying. Check them all. Okay. Which banner do you want to display in other regions? So if there is a region outside of this area, which one do you want to display? Then I go for the European Union. Hey, let's check it. I just upload the screenshot and I do nothing else. I just upload it. I say nothing else. European Union. So I was having the right answer. Do you target visitors from Germany? Yes. Do you target from Jersey? Yeah, probably. Yes. Do you specifically? Not specifically. Do your sites still have visitors with login? No, I have no login. If your website have login details, so people can purchase things on your website, for instance, and create an account, then say yes. I say no. I click on save and continue. So here you can select which legal documents you want to generate with Complianz. I want to use it, create this one. Yeah, everything, since we use a premium version, I want everything to be created. The question is, should everything be created? So let me make a screenshot again, or I can copy this text and say, which of those pages should be created for Ferdy.com? The disclaimer, it says it's already created. So it's not true. Only the link to the page over here. Disclaimer, but it goes to nothing. So I create them all, generate with Complianz, etc., etc. Okay, if it's an existing URL, what I can do, look at this, create a disclaimer for Ferdy.com. Then I go to a new page. I call this one disclaimer. I don't have one yet. It's crazy how the way we work changed in the last 3 years with AI and all this stuff. So when it's finished, I copy it, I paste it, I publish it. And then over here at Complianz, I say the URL is https ferdy.com/disclaimer. So everything else will be created with Complianz. Save and continue. Who's the owner of the website? Ferdy Korpershoek. What is the address? This one from the Netherlands. What is the email address your visitors can use? This one. What's the telephone number? +31. And then fill your phone number. Person who's accountable, Ferdy Korpershoek. What is the address? It's the same. This is not required, so I leave it for what it is. What is the legal form of your organization? It's an LTD. Again, my vet ID, everything else, I leave it empty. Does your professional activities display on the website? No. I don't sell any products. I do target a German audience. Yes. Do you offer content for journalistic? No. Capital stock. I'm not gonna fill this in. What's the name? I don't have that, I think. Save and continue. Is it designed to attract children under the age of 13? No. No. Purpose. Indicate for what purpose personal data is processed. I don't use a contact form. People cannot pay, register account. I can have a newsletter. I don't sell or share data with third parties, but if you do, check this. Do you make decisions based on automated process such as profiling? No. What kind of things do I collect if I have a newsletter? An email address and a name. That's it. I think also an IP address. How long? I'm not sure. How long will you train data? And the servers are terminated. Let me see. I say as long as people stay a subscriber. I know it's a handful, a lot of questions. As I said, you can make screenshot, ask ChatGPT for help. We only have to do this once, but keep in mind, we don't want to get fees. So it's worth the process. Again, email address. How long will you retain data for this specific purpose? Well, as long as they're subscribed. So I can copy this. Okay, there we go. Do you collect information? No. 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 Save. Now it will scan my website, my posts and my pages. So it says the scan has found 25 cookies. Here you can see which one they are. Redirection. Other things. I click on save and continue. Do I compile statistics of this website? Yes, I do that through Google Analytics. Does the following apply to your website? Okay, do you want to enable Google Consent Mode version 2? I can say should I do this? Yes. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Do you want to set up a URL pass-through, deny cookies? Yeah. So deny cookies when advertising is rejected. Yes. Because people need to have the right for certain things not to work if they reject the policies. Save and continue. Do you want to use content serves? Well, again, you can make a screenshot, ask what is the case for your website. Do I use Google Fonts externally or on my site locally? No. I embed YouTube videos. Does your website contain embedded social media? Yes. I don't even use LinkedIn and Instagram. I use nothing. Does your website contain scripts for advertising purposes? No. If you run advertisements or Google Ads, you can say yes. I use WordPress comments. Do you want to disable the storage of personal data? No. Save and continue. Integrations, SiteKit, and YouTube. I click on save and continue. Now it's going to check a few things with cookiedatabase.org. Everything seems to be fine. Continue. I can create documents for all those pages. I should. So create missing pages, which are a lot of them. I don't have all this stuff. That's why I'm happy I'm using the pro version. I could do this with ChatGPT, but I prefer this. So now all those pages are created. Save and continue. Okay, I can add them to a menu, but I don't do that. I do that manually later. Save and continue. Almost there. Finally, I was waiting for that. Show consent banner. Yes. Enable cookie and script blocker. Yes. Finish. Wow. Wow. Now I can look at this. This is how it looks to provide the best experience. So what I can do, I can go back to ferdy.com/cp Complianz and then see how it looks over here. 1, 2, 3. Manage cookie consent. Okay. Now take a look at mine. Accept, deny, view preferences. Oh, that's nice. Those links over here. So I'm okay with this. Save and continue. I can change the style if I want to change the border radius. So let's say 25 everywhere. So also here I say 25. I like rounded buttons. I like rounded buttons. Save and continue. I can change the link, the colors of my website. Change the colors from this to the colors of my website. So let me grab this color. I use the color picker from Chrome. There it is. Amazing grace. Background. Buttons, background, and when you the border. Very nice. Save and continue. This is all fine. I can change this text, which is displayed over here. Save and continue. Use custom CSS. If you want to, you can change things through the custom CSS. No, thank you. Save it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I go to ferdy.com in an incognito window, look at this, manage consent. I accept it, and then everything works. If I would say deny, some things will not work. And that is really important because then we're legally compliant. So if I go to the footer, I see those links over here. What I also can do, I can create a new area over here with all those legal pages. If I go to my pages, there they are, cookie policy. And then let me search for the disclaimer. We're almost there. There we go. I can click on view, right mouse click, copy the link address. Is that the right one? Yes. So over here, disclaimer. I change this to that one. The other one is cookie policy. Cookie policy. Let's go for Europe. Copy link address. And I can add I can also add other ones over here. I don't think I have an affiliate. No, it's in the disclaimer. If I want to create a new one, create an affiliate disclaimer, I say affiliate disclaimer. And then over here at this page, I say create an affiliate disclaimer for ferdy.com. Over here, no. I click on publish. Then let me see, how do I get the link? Right mouse click, copy link address. If that's the right one, yes. Then I go to the footer and I replace this one. Save it. Then I need to add the content. In the meantime, this has been created by ChatGPT. Thank you very much. Awesome. I save it. I can get rid of this. Do you want to follow my tutorial about the WordPress editor? I'm sorry, I don't have one. I prefer to use Elementor and other tools and AI these days. So, look at this. If I deny it, some things will not work. I can also view the preferences. Look at this. I can say I'll only use these. I accept everything, of course. And now we're fully compliant and I just pay 59 euros or dollars per year instead of $360. That's a huge win. So if you have any question, let me know. Thank you for watching this tutorial. God bless you and keep safe. You know why? Because keeping safe is cool. And I think you are cool. So you should keep safe because that is cool. Okay. You can also subscribe if you want to for more of these weird outros. It's all up to you. Cheers!